What's up, guys? Geek Talk back here again today with another video. Today we are going to be talking about, and I'm going to be explaining to you guys, the werewolves from Teen Wolf. Alright, so let's get into it. Now, werewolves are the main creatures on Teen Wolf, as the show is actually called Teen Wolf. These werewolves usually appear in human form and can shift in stages of bipedal wolf creatures with increasing signs of facial hair, fangs, and obviously glowing eyes. Now, most werewolves on the show retain in the near human stage, but there are exceptions like Laura Hale, Talia Hale, and Derek Hale, who could transform into actual wolves, but Sebastian Valet and Peter Hale could transform into an extra additional monster form, and the Alpha twins were also able to transform and combine their bodies into one large creature, which till this day still hasn't been explained yet, but when that's explained I'll probably make a video on that too. But now moving on to their abilities. When it comes to their abilities, they have heightened senses, accelerated hearing, enhanced agility, enhanced strength, pain transference, and memory transference. Sorry, I said pain transference wrong. I meant to say transference. All of these abilities are common among the three main types of werewolves. They even retain all the given abilities in human form, but there is evidence that they aren't always active and must be turned on in order to fully work. I'm just reading off my notes here. They have unique abilities. Some abilities given to these creatures are the ability to sense illnesses, which is due to a combination of heightened senses. And man, I cannot talk today. They have some perks and assets. Becoming a werewolf enables a person to be healed from chronic illnesses like asthma, as seen with Scott McCall at the beginning of the series. Epilepsy, sorry I said that I stuttered on that. Epilepsy, or even to a degree cancer. Any flashes from a camera or video recording can allow the eyes of a werewolf to glow. Werewolf's eyes seem to react to light like a canine with eye shine. This is seen in season 1 episode 5, The Tell, and they can become intoxicated by drinking alcohol, basically. Chemo signals allow werewolves to sense someone's feelings, which I think is a pretty cool ability that they have. They also control their healing abilities to some degree. Now, let's get into the weaknesses of a werewolf. Okay, so a werewolf's major weaknesses include wolf's bane, which can cause hallucination, make werewolves weaker, render werewolves unconscious, or even kill werewolves. Mountain ash, which an impenetrable barrier that can keep supernaturals in or out with the exception of a hellhound. A lunar eclipse, which renders a werewolf powerless. Mistletoe, which poisons a werewolf and can lead to death if untreated. And Hecatomite, which can block the effects of the moon and disrupt the natural cycle of one's transformation. You have bites, scratches, and other wounds from an alpha, which can take longer to heal. And you have also, which I think is pretty weird, you have electricity, which to a degree can keep a werewolf weak and in near human form. Okay, so now that we have weaknesses out the way, we can finally get to the types of werewolves. Alright, so here we go. We have omegas, which are lone wolves existing without a pack or an alpha. We have betas, which are members of a pack and are considered stronger than alphas, but that can be a given because not alphas, omegas, which is a given because omega, Ethan and Aiden, after they lost their alpha status, were still stronger than Isaac Leahy combined, who is a beta, by the way. Then you have alphas, which are the leaders of a pack of werewolves. It's the strongest form a werewolf can have, and the most powerful and most lethal form so far that we've seen on the show, which is a given because you have the Beast of Javudan, which is on a whole nother level. I'll make another separate video on that. And you have something very unique that I think is really cool to werewolves. You have a beta or an omega who can become an alpha by killing an alpha, which I think is really cool and really unique. Then you have true alphas, which is a beta or an omega, which can become an alpha through strength of will and character. And these type of werewolves are very rare. Then you have the special abilities that are limited to a to an alpha. They have telepathy and mental control over self-created betas and other shapeshifters, can heal extremely ill people with pain transference, which can result in the loss of one alpha spark, or they can lose the status of alpha completely, and they can become stronger by killing off self-created betas, which is kind of messed up, by the way, because you only like turn people into werewolves just to kill them and like gain their strength. Like, that's messed up. But yeah, man, that's basically the basic rundown on werewolves in the show of Teen Wolf. Like this video if you like my explanation of the werewolves, and this is Geek Talk, and I'm signing out, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Stay safe.